Hi guys, today we are breaking down the best action cameras. If you want to find out the latest price, or offers or any other information on the products featuring in the video, be sure to check out the links in description below. The Akaso EK7000 may almost seem too good to be true, a 4K action camera at lower price. But it really does do what's advertised, and overall its footage looks pretty darn good. There are a few trade-offs when you get an action camera for this price. Probably the most glaring is that you don't get the class-leading stabilization that comes with GoPro and DJI action cameras as standard these days. This does mean videos will be choppier, especially if you're into extreme sports. Also, while it's waterproof down to 30 meters with its case, the case does muffle the already not great audio, so that's something to be aware of. You don't get the same level of quality as you do with GoPro, but for the price, this is a really strong piece of kit. Taking more than a few cues from GoPro, the SJCAM SJ8 Pro provides plenty of the functionality of top-quality Hero cameras, but at a significantly friendlier price point. It's not only got 4K footage at 60p, but this footage also benefits from 6-axis image stabilization, which really comes in handy in action shooting situations. The standard GoPro style mount allows the SJ8 to be mounted to anything you might want to mount it to, and there's also decent slow motion if you drop the resolution down to 1080p or 720p. The waterproof housing is a little clunky in use, with a lever lock system that can be tricky to operate, but this is arguably the best action cam at this price. The Sony RX0 II is expensive, but comes with features that make it definitely worth considering. It has the ability to shoot short bursts of slow-mo video at up to 1000 frames per second, which is not possible with a GoPro. And while the RX0 was capable of producing 4K UHD footage only to an external recorder, the RX0 Mark II can record 4K internally. The 1-inch sensor produces beautiful images, whether shooting stills or video, expands the camera's low-light efficacy, and provides gorgeous dynamic range. It's an expensive proposition to be sure, but if you need gorgeous slow-motion footage then there's nothing better. You're looking at an ultimate image quality above all else. The Sony RX0 II also gets a flip-action front-facing screen, which makes it much more effective as a premium-quality vlogging and content creation tool. If you're trying to use an action camera to take videos of yourself, you have to sort of guess where you are in the frame, as you can't look at the screen on the rear of the camera and yourself at the same time. The DJI Osmo Action solves that dilemma, as it has a color screen on its front, which makes it much easier to frame yourself in photos and video. This durable camera also has very good electronic image stabilization, and it also can shoot 4K at 60 frames per second HDR video. Unfortunately, you can't use HDR and image stabilization at the same time, and there's no way to live stream video from the camera. Still, for selfie enthusiasts, the front-facing camera alone could be worth the price. The GoPro HERO7 Black is the lowest spec in GoPro's current range, but still an excellent choice. This cam brought a bevy of updates and refinements to the Hero 6, arguably the most important being stabilization at 4K, at 60 frames per second. Waterproof down to 10 meters on its own, you can expand that to an impressive 30 meters, with an optional GoPro waterproof housing. Plus, there's a positively gargantuan amount of compatible mounts and extras that work with the GoPro action camera. One of our favorite features is the ability to record video at frame rates all the way up to 60 FPS, while image stabilization, although not the best in the range, has still been improved and refined to the point where you don't need a gimbal. We also love the time warp video function, plus the accurate face, smile and scene detection. There's a touchscreen on the rear of the HERO7 Black, which has been improved for smoother gestures, and you can also use your voice to control the action cam. This is handy in situations where you can't physically reach the HERO7 easily, such as when it's mounted to your helmet during climbing or snowboarding, or fixed on the end of your surfboard. The hugely usable and creative GoPro Quick Stories app is on hand to condense all of your buttery smooth videos and unique shots into one shareable nugget, ready to delight your social media fans. The Insta360 One R makes our list of the best action cameras, but it's also one of the best 360 cameras too. That's because this innovative camera has a modular design that lets you swap out its wide-angle 4K camera for a 360 lens or a camera with a 1-inch sensor. What's more, the camera has some other pretty cool features, including video stabilization and a comprehensive app. We like that the One R's display can be turned around, so you can frame yourself in videos, but its small size relative to the GoPro makes it much more difficult to navigate on-screen menus. And, like older GoPros, you'll need to use a frame to mount it to anything. But, this is one versatile action camera. The GoPro HERO8 Black may have had its crown stolen by the newer GoPro HERO9, but this is still an exceptional action camera. This is the HERO7 Black and then some, bringing to the party Hyper Smooth 2.0 and Time Warp 2.0, as well as enhanced functionality. There are lots of easy-to-use presets for enhanced levels of action photography, regardless of whether you're a beginner or are more experienced. And there's a new system of GoPro accessories for the HERO8 Black called GoPro Mods. The most obvious thing about GoPro's new camera is that it has a frameless design fitted with two folding fingers at the base. These magnetic fingers lie flat when not in use, but pop them out, and you can use the camera with a mount. There's no integrated front-facing display like you'd find on the new HERO9 Black and DJI Osmo Action elsewhere in this best action camera guide, but that isn't to say you can't have a front-facing display on the HERO8 Black. You can, via the display mod. This essentially adds a front or rear-facing flip-up display to the action camera. HyperSmooth 2.0 video stabilization improves pitch axis stabilization, and works across all frame rates and resolutions as standard. The action camera also features 4 digital lenses, making it simple to select the ideal field of view for whatever you're shooting. Choose from Super View, Wide, Narrow and Linear. This literally takes the guesswork out of action photography for everyone. The audio has also been improved, with enhanced wind suppression on the front-facing mic. Again, the Media mod boosts the HERO8 Black's audio further by delivering shotgun mic directional audio performance. New to this model, capture presets enable you to intuitively select the right setting for whatever activity you're filming. A revamped Super Photo feature offers up ghost-free HDR action photos, and all-new Live Burst captures 1.5 seconds of 12-megapixel footage before and after the shutter. The GoPro HERO9 Black is hands down the best action camera right now. The newest GoPro, released in September 2020, may appear similar to the HERO8, but look closer, and the improvements are many and varied. When you peer under the hood, there's a bigger sensor with 23.6 megapixels, which means this cam can now shoot 5K at 30 frames per second and 20 megapixel stills, and a very welcome 30% battery boost. Incredibly impressive horizon leveling now comes baked in, and new hindsight and scheduled capture tools add new opportunities to get creative. The Hyper Smooth and Time Warp features have also had an upgrade, from V2 to V3. Design-wise, the one obvious addition is the inclusion of a vlogger-friendly front-facing screen, previously only available with the addition of a mod. The bunny ears mount from the H8 is present here, along with caseless waterproofing to 10 meters, and the removable lens cover has been reinstated. This action cam that's both extremely easy to use for beginner, but still astonishingly capable for the pro, an impressive balance. While the HERO8 is still an incredible action cam, the HERO9 improves on it in almost every way, which is why it's firmly at the top of our best action camera list. Thank you for sticking with us so far, and we hope you enjoyed our video. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button for more reviews. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Until next time.